and every emotion learns to wait. The sea moves slow, then settles down, as if it knows the hour is late. No signal calls me out to sail, no storm reminds me where I've been. The moment rests in breathing light and pulls the quiet deep within. I stop listening for the roar and hear the calm beneath the sound. This is where the quiet holds the tide, not pushing out, not pulling in. Every fear I used to hide softens where the waves begin. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen what I couldn't guide. This is where the quiet holds the tide and stays beside. The turning day, it teaches me to trust the pause and let the moment have its way. What once felt heavy drifts away like footprints fading from the sand. The quiet does not ask for more, it simply holds me where I stand. I stop listening and hear the calm beneath the sound. This is where the quiet holds the tide, not pushing out, not pulling in. Every fear I used to hide softens where the waves begin. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen what I couldn't guide. This is where the quiet holds the tide and stays beside. Between the leaving and return, a deeper stillness starts to grow. Not every journey needs a shore. Some truths arrive by staying slow. This is where the quiet holds the tide, not pushing out, not pulling in. Every fear I used to hide softens where the waves begin. Through the hush of salted air, I loosen what I couldn't guide. This is where the quiet holds the tide and stays beside. stand where daylight softly waits before the world begins to move. The air is thin with gentle gold, and every breath feels clean and true. No echo pulls me from this place, no voice reminds me what to fear. The moment rests upon my chest and whispers I am here. I stop reaching for tomorrow and let the morning hold my name. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, gentle as the waking land. Every worry I was holding slips like dust from open hands. Through the hush of early light I feel the weight inside me fade. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, and I am unafraid. The hills breathe out the cooling night. They never rush the coming sun. They teach me how to trust the pause where every ending is begun. What once felt heavy leaves my heart like mist dissolving from the ground. The quiet does not need a word, its truth is felt, not found. I stop reaching for tomorrow and let the morning hold my name. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, gentle as the waking land. Every worry I was holding slips like dust from open hands. Through the hush of early light I feel the weight inside me fade. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, and I am unafraid. Between the night and open sky, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every truth must chase the sun. Some truths arrive with quiet eyes. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, gentle as the waking land. Every worry I was holding slips like dust from open hands. Through the hush of early light I feel the weight inside me fade. This is where the quiet remains at daybreak, and I am unafraid. They've watched the world grow loud and still, and never once were pulled away. No question echoes in this place, no answer waits beyond the ground. The silence feels both old and kind, a truth that doesn't need a sound. I stop carrying the weight of words and let the earth receive my breath. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, older than my fear or doubt. Every worry I have known finds a way to soften out through the hush of timeless ground. I release what I can't atone. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, and I am not alone. The hills stand still without a voice, yet hold the shape of every year. They teach me how to stand and stay and listen longer than my fear. What once felt heavy leaves my chest like dust returning to the land. The quiet doesn't ask for more, it simply understands. I stop carrying the weight of words and let the earth receive my breath. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, older than my fear or doubt. Every worry I have known finds a way to soften out through the hush of timeless ground. I release what I can't atone. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, and I am not alone. Between the past and passing time, a deeper calm begins to stay. Not every truth must rise or shine. Some truths are meant to fade to gray. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, older than my fear or doubt. Every worry I have known finds a way to soften out through the hush of timeless ground. I release what I can't atone. This is where the quiet sleeps in stone, and I am not alone. The stars grow quiet overhead, as if they're learning how to rest. No fear remains within the dark, no shape to chase, no name to hold. The night releases what I was and leaves a space both calm and whole. I stop resisting what has been and feel the moment start to breathe. Where the night learns how to fade, I feel my heart beat slow and clear. Every doubt I used to carry loses meaning here. Through the hush of silver air, I loosen all I tried to keep. Where the night learns how to fade, I fall asleep in peace. The moon drifts low without a sound. It never asks the sky to stay. It shows me how to let things pass and trust the coming of the day. What once felt heavy lifts from me, like breath returning to the sky. The quiet wraps me in its arms and teaches me there's no goodbye. I stop resisting what has been and feel the moment start to breathe. Where the night learns how to fade, I feel my heart beat slow and clear. Every doubt I used to carry loses meaning here. Through the hush of silver air, I loosen all I tried to keep. Where the night learns how to fade, I fall asleep in peace. Between the stars and waking light, a gentler truth begins to rise. Not every ending needs a name. Some endings heal by saying nothing. Where the night learns how to fade, I feel my heart beat slow and clear. Every doubt I used to carry loses meaning here. Through the hush of silver air, I loosen all I tried to keep. Where the night learns how to fade, I fall asleep in peace. I lift my eyes from restless ground where all my questions used to stay. The sky is white without a sound, as if it's listening today. No answer falls, no sign appears, yet something in me feels understood. The weight I carried through the years begins to loosen where I stood. I stopped demanding certainty and let the moment speak in calm. When the sky finally listens, I don't need to explain. Every word I never said is released into the plain. Through the hush of endless blue, I let go of all control. When the sky finally listens, it restores my soul. The clouds move on without regret. They never cling to what has passed. They show me how to loosen grip and trust the shape of things at last. What once felt heavy in my chest now drifts like breath into the air. The quiet does the work of grace by simply staying simply there. I stopped demanding certainty and let the moment speak in calm. When the sky finally listens, I don't need to explain. Every word I never said is released into the plain. Through the hush of endless blue, I let go of all control. When the sky finally listens, it restores my soul. Between the asking and the knowing, there is peace that doesn't move. Not every prayer requires an answer. Some are healed by being true. When the sky finally listens, I don't need to explain. Every word I never said is released into the plain. Through the hush of endless blue, the loam. The ground feels warm beneath my feet, as if it knows I've come back home. No markers left to guide my way, no sign that tells me who to be. The land unfolds in patient lines and gives its quiet trust to me. I stop resisting where I stand and feel the moment settle in. When the land remembers my steps, I feel my heartbeat fall in time. Every weight I carried with me softens into something kind. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of who I was before. When the land remembers my steps, I am whole once more. The hills remain without a word, yet speak of past both old and true. They teach me how to trust the poles and listen longer than I do. What once felt heavy leaves my chest like breath returning to the air. The quiet holds me steady now, with nothing left I need to bear. I stop resisting where I stand and feel the moment settle in. When the land remembers my steps, I feel my heartbeat fall in time. Every weight I carried with me softens into something kind. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of who I was before. When the land remembers my steps, I am whole once more. Between the leaving and return, a gentler knowing starts to grow. Not every road is meant to lead. Some roads are meant to slow. When the land remembers my steps, I feel my heartbeat fall in time. Every weight I carried with me softens into something kind. Through the hush of open ground, I let go of who I was before. When the land remembers my steps, I am I pause where echoes fade to air, and nothing asks me what I am. The hills lean close in quiet trust, as if they softly understand. No shadow pulls me from this place, no voice insists I must become. The breath moves freely through my chest and feels like where I'm from. I stop reaching for a sign and let the stillness call me near. This is where the quiet breathes my name, without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carry same. Through the hush of open land, I loosen who I try to frame. This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. The land remembers every step, though no mark stays upon the ground. It teaches me to trust the pause where truest paths are never found. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like breath returning to the sky. The quiet doesn't need a word, it hears me without asking why. I stop reaching for a sign and let the stillness call me near. This is where the quiet breathes my name, without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carry long unravels just the same. Through the hush of open land, I loosen who I try to frame. This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. Between the breath and beating heart, a deeper knowing comes to stay. Not every truth must speak aloud, some truths are felt along the way. This is where the quiet breathes my name, without a sound, without a claim. Every weight I carry long unravels just the same. Through the hush of open land, I loosen who I try to frame. This is where the quiet breathes my name, and I remain. They stand where motion fades to breathe, and every sound begins to slow. The day releases all its weight in colors soft and moving low. No voices pull me toward a plan, no echoes ask me where I've been. The moment opens wide and calm, and lets a quieter truth begin. I stop reaching for what's ahead and feel the ground beneath me stay. When the world finally grows still, I hear my heart beat clear and kind. Every worry loses shape and loosens gently from my mind. Through the hush of open space, I lay my restless thoughts to rest. When the world finally grows still, I remember what is best. The sky leans close without a word. It does not rush the coming night. It trusts the dark to hold its place and cradle dawn beyond my sight. What once felt heavy lifts away, like mist retreating from the ground. The quiet doesn't ask for more. It heals by simply staying around. I stop reaching for what's ahead and feel the ground beneath me stay. When the world finally grows still, I hear my heart beat clear and kind. Every worry loses shape and loosens gently from my mind. Through the hush of open space, I lay my restless thoughts to rest. When the world finally grows still, I remember what is best. Between the breath and passing thought, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every truth must move or speak. Some truths arrive when nothing tries. When the world finally grows still, I hear my heart beat clear and kind. Every worry loses shape and loosens gently from my mind. Through the hush of open space, I lay my restless thoughts to questions fall away like sand. The wind moves freely over me, as if it knows where I should land. No signs remain to pull my sight. No voice insists on where to go. Each step becomes a quiet trust in paths I do not need to know. I stop resisting every turn and feel the earth beneath my feet. Where the wind sets me down, I don't need a reason why. Every burden I once carried learns at last to loosen by. In the hush of open space I release what I can't control. Where the wind sets me down, I am whole. The clouds pass on without a trace. They never ask the sky to stay. They teach me how to let things move and trust the shape of every day. What once felt heavy drifts away, like breath dissolving into air. The quiet holds me steady now, without a word, without a prayer. I stop resisting every turn and feel the earth beneath my feet. Where the wind sets me down, I don't need a reason why. Every burden I once carried learns at last to loosen by. In the hush of open space I release what I can't control. Where the wind sets me down, I am whole. Between the leaving and the stay, a deeper calm begins to grow. Not every truth must lead the way. Some truths arrive when we let go. Where the wind sets me down, I don't need a reason why. Every burden I once carried learns at last to loosen by. In the hush of open space I release what I can't control. Where the wind sets me down, I am begins, where light is thin and soft with grey. The hills are holding their first breath as night releases into day. No plans are written in the air, no echoes chase my restless mind. The silence feels like open arms, a place I didn't know to find. I stop asking what comes next and listen deeper where I stand. Where the morning stays quiet, I feel my heart beat slow and true. Every worry starts to loosen in the calm that pulls me through. Through the hush of waking light, I leave the weight I used to bear. Where the morning stays quiet, I am there. The dew still rests upon the ground, like silver holding every step. It teaches me to walk with care and trust the paths I haven't met. What once felt urgent fades away like stars retreating from the sky. The quiet keeps me steady now. No need to ask the reason why. I stop asking what comes next and listen deeper where I stand. Where the morning stays quiet, I feel my heart beat slow and true. Every worry starts to loosen in the calm that pulls me through. Through the hush of waking light, I leave the weight I used to bear. Where the morning stays quiet, I am there. Between the dark and rising sun, a gentler promise softly grows. Not every truth must rush to form. Some truths arrive when stillness knows. Where the morning stays quiet, I feel my heart beat slow and true. Every worry starts to loosen in the calm that pulls me through. Through the hush of waking light, I leave the weight I used to bear. Where the morning stays quiet, I am there. restless waters flow, and every tide begins to breathe. The shore is calm the moment the white, with nothing left I need to keep. No signal calls me from within, no echo asks me who I am. The ground feels steady underfoot, as if it understands my hand. I stop reaching for the far and let the stillness draw me near. This is where the quiet anchors the soul, like stone beneath a drifting sea. Every fear I used to hold loses its gravity through the hush of salted air. I release what pulls me low. This is where the quiet anchors the soul and lets me go. Without a word, it does not rush the coming night. It teaches me to trust the pause and rest within this fragile light. What once felt heavy slips away, like boats unmoored from anxious hands. The quiet stays and does not ask. It simply helps me understand. I stop reaching for the far and let the stillness draw me near. This is where the quiet anchors the soul, like stone beneath a drifting sea. Every fear I used to hold loses its gravity through the hush of salted air. I release what pulls me low. This is where the quiet anchors the soul and lets me go. Between the wave and waiting shore, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every truth must move or roam. Some truths arrive and stay inside. This is where the quiet anchors the soul, like stone beneath a drifting sea. Every fear I used to hold loses its gravity through the hush of salted air. I release what pulls me low. This is where the quiet anchors the soul and lets me go. I rest where nothing questions me, no answer needed, none required. The day grows wide and patiently releases all I once desired. No story pulls me back in time, no future asks me where to go. The moment settles into breath and rhythm soft and moving slow. I stop explaining who I am and let the silence draw me near. This is where the quiet never asks, it simply lets me stay. Every weight I used to carry falls like dust along the way. Through the hush of open air, I loosen every task. This is where the quiet never asks, and I am free at The hills remain without a word, yet know the shape of every scar. They teach me how to stand and breathe exactly as I am, not more. What once felt heavy leaves my hands like breath returning to the sky. The quiet holds me where I stand, no need to chase, no need to try. I stop explaining who I am and let the silence draw me near. This is where the quiet never asks, it simply lets me stay. Every weight I used to carry falls like dust along the way. Through the hush of open air, I loosen every task. This is where the quiet never asks, and I am free at last. Between the thought and beating heart, a deeper calm begins to rise. Not every truth must find a form. Some truths arrive when nothing tries. This is where the quiet never asks, it simply lets me stay. Every weight I used to carry falls like dust along the way. Through the hush of open air, I loosen every task. This is where the quiet never asks, and I am free at last. I climb where open silence waits, above the reach of distant sound. The earth feels wide beneath my feet. The sky and stone are gently bound. No ceiling presses on my thoughts. No walls remain for fear to hide. The breath grows deep, the heart grows still, where hills and heavens coincide. I loosen all I try to hold, and feel the vastness draw me in. Where the hills hold up the sky, I feel my restless spirit calm. Every burden learns to lie soft and weightless in my palm. Through the hush of endless blue, I release the past I knew. Where the hills hold up the sky, I return to something true. It does not question where it goes. It teaches me to trust the path that only listening heart knows. What once felt heavy fades away, like clouds dissolving into air. The quiet shapes a gentler truth that settles softly everywhere. I stand where water curves the land, and time forgets to hurry on. The river moves with patient grace, as if it's always known my song. No question floats upon the stream, no answer sinks beneath the flow. Each breath arrives, then drifts away, and teaches me what I should know. I stop holding to the shore and let the current pull me near. This is where the quiet finds the river, moving soft and deep and slow. Every weight I carried with me learns another way to go. Through the hush of living streams, I loosen what I couldn't give. This is where the quiet finds the river and lets me live. The stones lie still beneath the tide. They never fight the passing years. They teach me how to stay and trust, and smooth the edges of my fears. What once felt heavy slips away like leaves returning to the flow. The quiet doesn't ask for more, it moves me where I need to go. I stop holding to the shore and let the current pull me near. This is where the quiet finds the river, moving soft and deep and slow. Every weight I carried with me learns another way to go. Through the hush of living streams, I loosen what I couldn't give. This is where the quiet finds the river and lets me live. Between the source and open sea, a gentler truth begins to rise. Not every path is meant to end. Some truths just flow through changing skies. This is where the quiet finds the river, moving soft and deep and slow. Every weight I carried with me learns another way to go. Through the hush of living streams, I loosen what I couldn't give. This is where the quiet finds the river and lets me live. at the seam. The sky still holds its final stars like fragments of a fading dream. The land is quiet, white and still, as if it waits to speak my name. Each breath aligns with something old that feels familiar yet unchanged. I stand and listen to the calm that moves beneath all sound and fear. In the place that dawn returns, I feel the weight inside me fade. Every worry gently learns it does not have to stay. Through the soft and opening air, I let go of who I've been. In the place that dawn returns, I begin again. Unfold in muted gold, no urgency, no need to run. The earth receives the rising light the way a mother meets her son. What once felt heavy loosens here like frost retreating from the ground. The quiet holds me steady now, where answers no longer need a sound. I stand and listen to the calm that moves beneath all sound and fear. In the place that dawn returns, I feel the weight inside me fade. Every worry gently learns it does not have to stay. Through the soft and opening air, I let go of who I've been. In the place that dawn returns, I begin again. A fragile strength is quietly born. It does not shout or claim its place. It simply stays and carries on. In the place that dawn returns, I feel the weight inside me fade. Every worry gently learns it does not have to stay. Through the soft and opening air, I let go of who I've been. In the place that dawn returns, I begin again. I step beyond the hurried hours, where shadows stretch and breathe with ease. The land is white, the moment soft, as time unravels at my knees. No clocks remain to pull me on, no echo asked me where I've been. Each breath returns a quieter truth, where restless thoughts begin to thin. I set my worries down the stillness settle in, where time grows gentle in my hands. I feel my heart beat slow and clear. Every weight I used to carry fades like mist and disappears. Through the hush of open ground I let go of what I've known, where time grows gentle in my hands. I am home. Without a sound, it knows the way it needs to bend. It teaches me to trust the flow and loosen where I try to mend. What once felt sharp now softens here, like stones made smooth by passing years. The quiet holds me steady now and dries the edges of my fears. I set my worries down to rest and let the stillness settle in, where time grows gentle in my hands. I feel my heart beat slow and clear. Every weight I used to carry fades like mist and disappears. Through the hush of open ground I let go of what I've known, where time grows gentle in my hands. I am home. Between the moment and the next, a softer knowing comes to stay. Not every truth must hurry past. Some truths arrive by waiting still, where time grows gentle in my hands. I feel my heart beat slow and clear. Every weight I used to carry fades like mist and disappears. Through the hush of open ground I let go of what I've known, where time grows gentle in my hands. I am home. I drift where restless waters flow, and every wave begins to rest. The shore receives without a word the weight I carried in my chest. No anchor pulls calls me to the past. No storm insists on where to steer. The moment opens calm and wide, and lets me breathe without a fear. I stop fighting every tide and trust the stillness drawing near. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor, safe from every running doubt. Every worry finds its mooring and gently empties out. Through the hush of open water, I let my restless heart recover. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor and holds me over. The horizon does not rush. It waits for night and waits for dawn. It teaches me to stay and trust that nothing real is ever gone. What once felt heavy slips away, like sails released into the air. The quiet asks for nothing more and leaves me steady, present there. I stop fighting every tide and trust the stillness drawing near. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor, safe from every running doubt. Every worry finds its mooring and gently empties out. Through the hush of open water, I let my restless heart recover. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor and holds me over. Between the leaving and return, a deeper calm begins to stay. Not every journey needs a storm. Some shores are found by drifting gently. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor, safe from every running doubt. Every worry finds its mooring and gently empties out. Through the hush of open water, I let my restless heart recover. This is where the quiet becomes a harbor and holds me over. I stand where motion softens down, and every sound learns how to wait. The ground feels warm beneath my feet, as if it knows the weight I take. No hurried thought remains with me, no future pulls me from this place. The moment opens wide and calm, with nothing left I need to chase. I let the silence draw me near and feel my breathing fall in line. Where the earth breathes slowly, I feel my restless spirit ease. Every worry carried with me falls away like scattered leaves. Through the hush of open ground, I release what once felt tight. Where the earth breathes slowly, I return to quiet light. The hills remain without a word, yet say more than the noise I knew. They teach me how to stand and stay, and trust what silence leads me to. What once felt heavy leaves my hands, like dust returning to the land. The quiet holds me steady now, in ways I finally understand. I let the silence draw me near and feel my breathing fall in line. Where the earth breathes slowly, I feel my restless spirit ease. Every worry carried with me falls away like scattered leaves. Through the hush of open ground, I release what once felt tight. Where the earth breathes slowly, I return to quiet light. Between the breath and beating heart, a gentler rhythm starts to grow. Not every truth needs words or form. Some truths are felt when we let go. Where the earth breathes slowly, I feel my restless spirit ease. Every worry carried with me falls away like scattered leaves. Through the hush of open ground, I release what once felt tight. Where the earth breathes slowly, I return to quiet light. where night begins to thin and pale light touches hill and stone. The world grows still enough to hear a truth I've always known. No shadow clings to what I was, no fear remains to guide my way. The breath arrives like quiet prayer as dark releases into day. I stop waiting for a sign and feel the morning breathe me in. This is where the quiet wakes the dawn, soft and gold across the land. Every sorrow I was holding slips like water from my hand. Through the hush of newborn light, I let the night be gone. This is where the quiet awakes the dawn and carries me on. The hills remain in patient calm. They do not rush the coming sun. They teach me how to trust the pause where every ending is begun. What once felt heavy fades away like mist retreating from my sight. The quiet does not need to speak. It turns my shadow into light. I stop waiting for a sign and feel the morning breathe me in. This is where the quiet wakes the dawn, soft and gold across the land. Every sorrow I was holding slips like water from my hand. Through the hush of newborn light, I let the night be gone. This is where the quiet awakes the dawn and carries me on. Between the dark and open sky, a gentler truth begins to rise. Not every hope must shout or burn. Some hopes arrive with open eyes. This is where the quiet awakes the dawn, soft and gold across the land. Every sorrow I was holding slips like water from my hand. Through the hush of newborn light, I let the night be gone. This is where the quiet awakes the dawn and carries me on. softens into breath. The sea releases every rush and teaches stillness how to rest. No signal pulls me out to roam, no anchor drags me to the past. The moment settles at my feet and asks me only just to last. I stop listening for the storm and hear the calm beneath it all. This is where the quiet touches the shore, not asking more, not closing in. Every weight I carried far drifts gently out with every wind. Through the hush of salted air I loosen what I couldn't hold. This is where the quiet touches the shore and makes me whole. Without a sound, it does not hurry what will be. It shows me how to trust the pause and let the tide remember me. What once felt heavy slips away like footprints fading in the sand. The quiet doesn't need a word, it understands. I stop listening for storm and hear the calm beneath it all. This is where the quiet touches the shore, not asking more, not closing in. Every weight I carried far drifts gently out with every wind. Through the hush of salted air I loosen what I couldn't hold. This is where the quiet touches the shore and makes me whole. Between the wave and waiting land, a deeper peace begins to grow. Not every truth must travel far. Some truths are found by staying slow. This is where the quiet touches the shore, not asking more, not closing in. Every weight I carried far drifts gently out with every wind. Through the hush of salted air I loosen what I couldn't hold. This is where the quiet touches the shore and makes me whole. sound, and every moment learns to stay. The light grows soft upon the land as thoughts like shadows drift away. No voice demands I move ahead. No past returns to pull me through. The ground feels steady, warm and kind, as if it's always known what's true. I stop asking where I belong and feel the silence answer me. This is where the quiet waits for me, without a sign, without a call. Every weight I carried far is gently laid and starts to fall. Through the hush of open time, I loosen all I used to be. This is where the quiet waits for me and sets me free. The hills remain without a word, yet know the shape of every scar. They teach me how to stand and breathe, exactly as I am so far. What once felt heavy leaves my chest, like breath dissolving into air. The quiet stays without a sound, and somehow tells me I am there. I stop asking where I belong and feel the silence answer me. This is where the quiet waits for me, without a sign, without a call. Every weight I carried far is gently laid and starts to fall. Through the hush of open time, I loosen all I used to be. This is where the quiet waits for me and sets me free. Between the leaving and the rest, a softer knowing starts to grow. Not every path must lead away. Some paths are found by staying slow. This is where the quiet waits for me, without a sign, without a call.